There, I'm Shawna Robins, founder and CEO of Third Spark, and today I have the pleasure of doing an interview with Dr. Sandra Carter. Dr. Carter is the co-founder of Mushrooms. I forgot that for a second. Let's go back and start again. Hi there, I'm Shawna Robins, founder and CEO of Third Spark, and today I have the pleasure of doing an Authority Magazine interview with Dr. Sandra Carter. She's the co-founder of Mushrooms, and she's had over 35 years of experience in community health. And I'm so privileged and happy to be able to speak with her today, especially about women's health and sleep and wellness and functional mushrooms and all sorts of amazing things that women can use to help support their sleep. Thank you for joining me today, Dr. Carter.
Well, my pleasure. Thank you for having me.
So tell me how you got started with Mushrooms and just, products in general that help support women in their sleep journeys.
Well, I have been in the health and wellness field for now 50 years. I just celebrated my 70th birthday a week or so ago. And it's always been in the area of prevention. I have a PhD in preventive medicine. And so I have really looked at integrative medicine, how things improve your overall health and well-being, including nutrition, exercise, stress management, all of those things that really, really play a key role in our everyday health and importantly in your sleep patterns as well. So over the years, I attended a conference, an integrative medicine conference at Scripps in San Diego. And there's a specific conference that's evidence-based on supplements. And I was introduced to a mycologist named Steve Farrar. And Steve is extremely well known in the mycology and the mushroom world. And I had known about mushrooms and their benefits for immune function in particular. And I became fascinated. At that point, I was aiding him. He was kind of working on some new projects on functional mushrooms. And I became fascinated with all these different species of mushrooms, such as lion's mane that helps with your cognitive health and your memory. Cordyceps, that really is a wonderful way to improve your natural energy. So within about 12 months, I kind of looked at the opportunities for innovation in this space, and we formed the company, Mushrooms. And so it's just been a fabulous 15-year journey. And now to see the interest in mushrooms really taking off is extremely exciting.
So give me an idea then about the products that you guys sell now. I mean, I know just for my own personal experience, having functional mushrooms in the morning instead of coffee has been such a game changer for not only my sleep, but just like you said, immune functioning, gut health, other things as well. And I'm curious to hear about your products and what you offer.
So, well, my favorite mushroom, everyone on our team knows this, is a mushroom called cordyceps. And it's a mushroom that helps with your natural energy production. And of course, as we age, that becomes a challenge, right? The metabolic health, your mitochondrial health. And so cordyceps actually helps us take in more oxygen and utilize that oxygen really efficiently. And that gives you great energy. We have research on athletes and looking at increased endurance, but there's been research on seniors as well with cordyceps that shows improvement in energy and also in mood and quality of life as well. And so that's a wonderful, wonderful mushroom that I take every single day. And I think I attribute all of my ability to work hard and then go out and enjoy life to cordyceps mushrooms. So I think that's, and when you're talking about sleep, because I know that's such an important topic for you, I think that your ability to have time and energy for physical activity is vital to your sleep patterns, right? And of course, there's a lot of research related to that to substantiate that. So for me, it's a foundational pillar of what is important. Another mushroom that is becoming increasingly popular is a mushroom called lion's mane. I'm not sure if you've heard of lion's mane.
I have.
You have.
Yeah.
Well, there's a lot of really exciting research. We've really leaned into clinical studies in our company to really understand sort of the mode of activity of these different species of mushrooms and to substantiate the claims that we want to be able to make. So we have seen that there are different nootropic compounds in the different life cycle of the mushroom, and we grow the full life cycle, and that for lion's mane is extremely important if you want to get all those compounds that are going to help with your memory, with focus, with nerve health as well. And we see that they have a really important role in your gut health in producing GABA and serotonin. Serotonin, of course, very, very important for regulating your sleep as well. So that's become a very, very popular mushroom and popular, I would say, at the younger ages for people who need focus during the day. And then as well, we're seeing, of course, with the older generation for memory as well. And then the third mushroom that I absolutely love is a mushroom called reishi mushroom. And that is highly, highly revered in traditional Chinese medicine. We have a lot of research related to immune function. It helps support both the innate and the reactive immune function. And it plays a key role in sleep as well. By helping regulate cytokines activity that help regulate your serotonin levels eventually and your sleep. It also helps with regulating, or I say managing, how you react to stress. We all have stress in
We
our
all
lives,
need that right now.
right?
Yes.
That's for sure, more than ever. We all have stress in our lives. It's how we react to our stress, right? Are we going to produce a bunch of adrenaline, heart racing, cortisol levels off the chart? Or are we going to be able to manage how we react to stress? Reishi helps us manage how we react to stress. And I think for women, our days are full of stressors, right? Women are usually the ones worrying about the kids' lunch, the children's activities, all the things that they are juggling constantly in their lives, and then managing their career as well. And so I feel that underlying level of stress for women is different than it is for men, because I think it is so hard for women to turn off.
Right.
When you look at men, they can get in front of a TV and they can just zone into a football game or whatever. Women are folding laundry and they're thinking about better call my mom or better worry, book that appointment for my child. They're constantly thinking. And so I think reishi for women is a very, very important mushroom. And there is also research related, of course, to both reishi and cordyceps and how it helps manage hormonal balance. Because if you're over fatigued, if you're overstressed, your hormones are impacted, right? And so then those hormonal swings impact your mood. They interrupt your sleep. And so as I started out, all these things are very interrelated, right? And so it's kind of building that puzzle and making sure all the pieces are there to really help you have that nice balanced foundation that eventually will give you a really good sleep.
Okay, well, I agree with you on the hypervigilance 100%. And most of the women that I work with struggle with sleep because their adrenal glands are so poorly functioning, because they've been in burnout for so long from exactly what you just described, this lifestyle of too many jobs and the constant hypervigilance on things. So what do you recommend as far as consuming these mushrooms? Like, do you take a tincture? Do you take a pill, a powder? I mean, what is your research?
Yeah,
The
great,
best way to
great
have the system
question.
absorb it?
Yeah, and sort of, something from, my medical background is something called, compliance. And it's, you can have a great product, but if you don't figure out how to fit it into your very busy routine, then it's going to sit in a shelf and collect dust. So we've developed a whole array of different products to meet your lifestyle. So I'm someone who I love green juice. I don't make green juice. That's complicated. I buy green juice, right? And so I just throw our powders into the green juice. We have a protein powder that has our master blend. That's 10 species. It has amazing impact on gut health and immune health. Or we have the individual species. So if you're looking for just reishi, you can throw that and just shake it up. We also have all of those species in capsule form. So if
Mm.
you're someone who just loves to sit down at your desk, I have water here right now. I'm taking some lion's mane capsules, right? And if that's your routine, then that's the best product for you. A lot of people are adopting mushroom coffee or coffee alternatives right now, right? And so you're getting the energy from the cordyceps that I mentioned, the natural energy. You're getting the balance of reishi and of lion's mane if those three mushrooms are in your product. And so that's easy. And that's a ritual, right? You've got that nice warm beverage in the morning that you love to have. And so that's a wonderful way to take your mushrooms. We also have a hot chocolate. It's one of our bestseller products. I was on a meeting yesterday on Amazon, and it's one of our best-selling products. And that has reishi in it as a calming mushroom for that nighttime ritual. So having just a little treat at night with some reishi in it in a hot chocolate beverage is a great way to consume your mushrooms. And then of course we also have gummies. That's now becoming an interesting delivery format for a lot of people, and they are, I will say, too delicious. I have to move the gummies I can't keep gummies on my desk because I'll just have two more. They're just really cute. They're a little mushroom shape and they're extremely delicious and they're very efficacious. So, I mean, that's one thing when you're looking for a mushroom product is, as with any supplement, to look at the dosage and make sure it's got an efficacious amount of the product in there.
All right, that's great advice. Thank you. Now, what about mycelium? Do the products need to have mycelium in them to be, powerful for the body or not?
Yeah, we believe that Mother Nature was pretty smart. I don't know if you've seen the Fantastic Fungi Netflix,
I have.
right?
Yeah, fascinating.
So you were talking about trees earlier. There's a great TED Talk. I don't know if you've heard this female forester, Trees Can Talk.
I
And
have.
it's
Yeah.
really about, right, the
Yep.
mycelial network,
Right.
shunting nutrients to the mother tree. And so mycelium in nature lasts for hundreds of years, right? And can spread out over hundreds of acres. And its only mechanism of defense is chemical warfare. It doesn't have bark or spines or teeth, right? So it has really very, very interesting chemistry. And so in our unique growing production, we can capture the full life cycle of the mushroom, including the mycelium and the fruit body. And we know that there are different metabolites, secondary metabolites, that all play a role in the efficacy of that unique mushroom. And so, yes, we believe that capturing both the fruit body stage of the mushroom and the mycelium is really, really important to the benefits that will be derived from the product.
Amazing. All right, so where can people find your products?
Well, we started out in health food stores like most supplement companies. We're in Whole Foods and Sprouts and virtually every place that you will find supplements and across the US. And we're branching out now to Target. It just launched about a week ago in Walmart. We're in Sam's Club. We have our full array of products in Whole Foods, and Whole Foods has been an amazing partner for me and for our team over the last 15 years. And so, of course, you can buy them online on our own website, ownmushrooms.com, and Amazon, of course, has our full array of products as well. And so, people, it's really interesting watching how people shop now, how they gather information. And so it's great that there are so many different ways for people to find and to research their supplements, right? To find out about what's appropriate for them, and really understanding the transparency behind the supplements. We grow all 10 species at our own facility in Vista, California, and San Diego. And so we are vertically integrated from one end with our mycologists all the way through to shipping the products. And so that gives a lot of consumers confidence in the very high quality standards that we have at Ohm Mushrooms. And we're really, really proud of that quality standard.
Dr. Carter, thank you so much. I really appreciate you being here with me today. It was great.
All right. Thank you, Shawna.